Hollywood has lost a familiar and beloved face. Jennifer Runyon, the actress remembered for her roles in Ghostbusters and the holiday classic A Very Brady Christmas, has passed away at the age of 65. For decades, her performances brought warmth, charm, and unforgettable moments to audiences around the world. But behind the bright lights of Hollywood was a life filled with dedication, passion, and quiet strength. How did Jennifer Runyon rise to fame? What stories shaped her journey on and off the screen? And why do so many fans still cherish her work today? In this video, we look back at her remarkable career, the roles that defined a generation, and the legacy she leaves behind. Stay with us. Her story may touch you more than you expect. The news of the passing of Jennifer Runyon has left a deep and quiet sorrow in the hearts of those who loved her most. Behind the memories of her bright smile on screen was a family who knew her not as a star, but as a devoted wife and a loving mother. On March 9, 1991, Jennifer married Todd Corman, a respected collegiate basketball coach who worked with programs at Loyola Marymount University, Albertson College, and Oregon State University. Their marriage grew quietly away from the spotlight, built on mutual support, patience, and a shared understanding of busy careers. Todd balanced the intense rhythm of college sports while also working in film and television production during breaks between seasons. Through every chapter, Jennifer stood beside him with warmth and encouragement. Together they built a family filled with love. Their son Wyatt and daughter Bailey grew up with a mother whose kindness and humor shaped the atmosphere of their home. To them, Jennifer was not simply the actress audiences remembered from Ghostbusters or the beloved holiday film A Very Brady Christmas. She was the steady voice in the morning, the laughter around the dinner table, and the person who always knew how to bring comfort when life felt overwhelming. When Jennifer faced her brief battle with cancer, the family remained close, surrounding her with care and quiet strength. The sudden loss has left a space that words can hardly describe. For Todd, the woman who had walked beside him for more than 3 decades is now remembered in every shared memory, every photograph, and every moment of the life they built together. Wyatt and Bailey now carry the memory of a mother whose love shaped their lives in countless ways. Friends say Jennifer often spoke with pride about her children, celebrating their achievements and supporting their dreams with genuine joy. The sadness surrounding her passing was also felt deeply among her friends in the entertainment world. Actress Erin Murphy, known for her role in Bewitched, shared an emotional message remembering Jennifer as someone whose friendship felt immediate and sincere. Her words reflected what many who knew Jennifer had long believed, that she had a rare kindness that made people feel welcome the moment they met her. Jennifer Runyon passed away on March 6, 2026, at the age of 65. Though her life included memorable roles and a respected career, those closest to her say her greatest legacy lives within her family. In the quiet love she gave as a wife, in the guidance she offered as a mother, and in the warmth she shared with everyone fortunate enough to know her. For the family of Jennifer Runyon, the grief they carry today is not only about losing a beloved wife and mother, it is also about remembering the long, complicated path that shaped the woman they loved. As her husband Todd Corman and their children reflect on her life, they often return to the stories Jennifer once shared about her early years, stories filled with movement, uncertainty, and quiet determination. Jennifer was born in Chicago, Illinois on April 1, 1960. She was the daughter of radio announcer and disc jockey Jim Runyon and actress Jane Roberts. At first glance, it seemed like she was born into a world of entertainment. But behind that connection to show business was a childhood that was far from stable. Her father's career meant constant travel. The family moved from city to city across the United States, rarely staying in one place long enough for Jennifer to build lasting friendships. For a young girl, that kind of life could feel lonely. New schools, new classmates, unfamiliar streets, again and again. Jennifer later shared that every move meant starting over. Her children now remember those stories with a deep sense of emotion. Wyatt and Bailey often say that their mother understood loneliness in a way many people never do. Perhaps that is why she always tried so hard to make their own home feel stable, warm, and full of love. She also had a half-brother, Scott Runyon, from her father's earlier marriage. Even within a creative family connected to radio and acting, Jennifer still had to find her own voice and her own confidence. Those early experiences shaped her resilience. The uncertainty of childhood slowly became the fuel that pushed her toward a career in acting. Her journey into Hollywood did not begin with glamour. In 1980, she made her feature film debut in the horror film To All a Good Night. It was a modest production, far from the bright spotlight of major studios. Yet for Jennifer, it represented the first real step toward her dream. Todd later told friends that Jennifer often described those early days as both exciting and frightening. She was young, far from home at times, and trying to prove she belonged in a difficult industry. Soon after, she worked on the television soap opera Another World, filming in New York from 1981 to 1983. The schedule was demanding, long hours, constant pressure, and the challenge of building a reputation as a young actress. But Jennifer kept going, believing that every small role was another opportunity. Her career began to grow in 1984 when she appeared in the comedy film Up the Creek and had a memorable moment in the cultural phenomenon Ghostbusters. Though her role in Ghostbusters was brief, a student participating in an ESP test conducted by Peter Venkman, it became one of those moments audiences would remember for decades. That same period brought a major television opportunity. Jennifer played Gwendolyn Pierce in the sitcom Charles in Charge during its first season. For a young actress still finding her place, it felt like a breakthrough. Yet the entertainment world can be unpredictable. Roles change, shows evolve, and actors must constantly adapt. In 1988, she stepped into a beloved television universe, portraying Cindy Brady in the film A Very Brady Christmas. She later appeared in projects such as 18 Again, the pilot episode of Quantum Leap, and the mystery series Murder. She wrote alongside the legendary Angela Lansbury. She also appeared in the war parody A Man Called Sarge, and later made a guest appearance on Beverly Hills 90210. But, as her family reflects today, they say Jennifer rarely spoke about fame. Instead, she spoke about perseverance, about the quiet struggles behind auditions, the long travel days, and the emotional strength it took to continue chasing a dream. For Wyatt and Bailey, hearing those stories now feels especially painful. They realize that the loving mother who encouraged them through every challenge had once faced many of her own. The sadness they feel today is mixed with admiration. Their mother did not let a difficult childhood or an uncertain beginning stop her from building a meaningful life. Todd often tells friends that Jennifer's greatest achievement was not a film role or a television appearance. It was the life she created after all those early struggles, a home filled with stability, kindness, and laughter. And now, as her family mourns her loss, those memories of her childhood and her determined early career feel even more powerful. They remind everyone who loved her that behind every moment on screen was a woman who had quietly fought her way forward, step by step, with courage and heart. The passing of Jennifer Runyon has touched the hearts of countless fans who remember her warmth on screen and the gentle spirit she carried throughout her life. For many viewers, she was more than just an actress. She was a familiar face from cherished films and television moments that brought laughter, comfort, and nostalgia into their homes. Today, as people around the world reflect on her life, it becomes clear that Jennifer's story is one that deserves compassion and understanding. Behind every role she played, there was a woman who worked hard, who faced challenges with quiet courage, and who continued to move forward with kindness. From her early struggles growing up in different cities to her determined journey into Hollywood, Jennifer showed that perseverance can shape a meaningful life. Her family, her husband Todd Corman, and their children Wyatt and Bailey now carry the memories of a woman whose love shaped their lives every single day. To them, Jennifer was not simply known for appearing in films like Ghostbusters or for bringing joy to audiences in A Very Brady Christmas. She was the person who encouraged them during difficult moments, who celebrated their victories, and who believed deeply in the power of kindness. In times like this, empathy matters more than ever. Remembering Jennifer Runyon is not only about looking back at her career, it is also about recognizing the humanity behind the fame. Every performer we admire is also someone's daughter, someone's partner, someone's parent. Jennifer's life reminds us that love and compassion are the most meaningful legacies anyone can leave behind. For fans who grew up watching her work, this is a moment to honor those memories. Perhaps you remember the first time you saw her on screen. Perhaps her performances made you smile during a difficult day. Those moments matter because they show how art can quietly connect people across generations and across the world. If Jennifer Runyon's story has touched your heart today, take a moment to share that feeling with others. Leave a kind message. Share your favorite memory of her work. Let her family know that her life made a difference to people she may never have met. Small gestures of kindness can travel farther than we realize. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be remembered, please support this channel. Your simple actions, liking this video, sharing it with friends, and subscribing to the channel help keep these meaningful stories alive. Each view allows us to continue telling the stories behind the people who shaped film, television, and culture in ways that still matter today. Jennifer Runyon's journey also leaves us with a powerful life lesson. Success is not only measured by fame or recognition, it is measured by the impact we have on others, by the love we give to our families, by the kindness we show to strangers, by the courage we find during uncertain times. Jennifer's life reflected those values. She moved through different cities as a child, faced the challenges of a demanding industry, and still built a life filled with love and purpose. That quiet strength is something we can all learn from. So as we remember Jennifer Runyon, let us choose to carry forward the same spirit she shared with the world. Be kinder, support one another, appreciate the moments we have with the people we love. Life moves quickly, but compassion and gratitude can make every moment more meaningful. Thank you for watching and remembering Jennifer Runyon with us today. Stay with the channel for more heartfelt stories about the lives behind the spotlight. Stories that remind us why empathy, respect, and love will always matter.